to your tournament MC, Mr. Kyle Fender.
Good morning, Macon. That's cool. I like that. All right. Welcome to day 2 here at the Peachtree District State Championship here at the wonderful Mercer University. How are y'all this morning? Awesome, awesome. Well, we have a lot to get to today. I am so glad that you guys had a great day yesterday. Really think about what you guys are doing. Regardless of the result, you guys are going through an experience that's teaching you not just about the successes, but how to deal with the different challenges and overcoming. Listen, I'm not distracted by this. This is great. This is helping keep me right here in this spot, right here. So this is helping me. All right. So I say to you guys, think about the experiences you guys are having this weekend, and even after all this is done, take time and reflect how you guys have been able to grow over these past couple days, and realistically, how you've been able to grow over this entire season. So give yourselves a round of applause. Now, very quickly, I know there was a lot of seniors here yesterday. I saw a very large senior picture here yesterday. One of the things I want all the seniors here to realize is that there is no exit plan from FIRST. I said that yesterday. Connie has said that for 15 years to me, and it's still real today. There is no way I'm most likely leaving FIRST. But for you guys, there are a lot of things that you could be doing here after your first experience as a student is over, because there are volunteer positions here that you guys can get involved with. There are mentoring positions that you guys can get involved with. And to talk a little bit more about the alumni experience, we have a small video for you.
Alumni means that I have an entire world of connections.
It allows me to volunteer and give back to the community.
I think FIRST can really prepare you to solve any number of the world's big problems. The skills that you're going to be learning can completely change the future.
All right. Thank you, FIRST. Now, I'm going to do a quick plug. If you guys go to firstinspired.org, you can check out the alumni and scholarship page, because we talk about it a lot. There are millions of dollars that go without someone taking that opportunity. There are different companies and universities are wanting you to be involved in their program. So take a look on their website and see what you can come out with. Now, let's get on to our guests for this morning. I want to introduce our first speaker for today. She has been a longtime FIRST supporter, and their company has been a staple to the Georgia First experience. The first multi-year grant ever awarded to Georgia First came from this amazing supporter. Let me introduce Ms. Yvonne Whitaker from NCR Foundation.
Good morning. It's been a minute, right, since we've done this, and I've really missed it a lot. So it is so great to see you all. Very briefly, NCR Foundation is the corporate foundation associated with NCR, which is a software company And one of the reasons that we have been a strong supporter of this organization is that that is what this is, right? You all have your community with your teams, which you learn to communicate and work together and all that. The opportunities that FIRST gives you is just amazing, not only during your time and on a team, but going forward in the scholarship program. And then the impact that you all are making is amazing. You're learning how to problem solve and do all kinds of really important skills that's going to help you, hopefully in the future, decide to pick a tech career. So that's one of the reasons why we are such strong supporters. First, before I wish you all good luck, I want to take a moment to recognize all of the parents who have supported you and got you here today to the finals, and all your mentors. I know that they all get a lot out of this too, but they have put so much work into this, and I just hope you all realize how much they want you to succeed. And now I just want to say good luck, and I hope you all make it to nationals in Texas, okay?
Thank you. Now, for our second guest for today. If you guys remember, we are here at the beautiful Mercer University. I can honestly say this is one of the best experiences I've had on a college campus so far. And to tell you a little bit more about this campus and what they are doing here, I want to introduce Dr. Kelly Holloway, Assistant Vice President for Enrollment Management.
Good morning, everyone. It is so great to see you all here today. Who had a blast last night at the social? Woo! I know I did. I know that I did. It is an honor to see you all and to welcome you here to the place that I am so thankful that I get to call home. We are proud to be able to have you here and have you a part of our Mercer community. You all are young, talented, kind, compassionate problem solvers. You are future engineers. You are future entrepreneurs. You are leaders. You are innovators. You are scientists. You have all the makings of what it would be to be a Mercerian. And we hope that you've had a great time seeing yourself on this campus today. Now, I am honored to be able to recognize a few of you all, 5 participants in the Georgia First Robotics Competition, who have earned a scholarship to attend Mercer University. Every single year, we select 5 students. So underclassmen, if you are a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, and are applying to college, just know that Mercer is behind you and is supporting you through a scholarship to attend our university. So I want to take this moment to congratulate 5 students whose names are going to be on the board here. There we go. Congratulations to Thomas, to Abby, to Sonia, to Saruk, to Victoria. If you are here in the audience, please come see me today. I've got my orange jacket on so that you can easily find me and easily come up and talk to you. Congratulations to each and every one of you. I am honored to be able to work with young people every single day, like the students that are listed here, and a student that you're going to have an opportunity to meet this afternoon, Mason. Mason is an incredible engineer who has had an incredible journey here at Mercer, and I encourage you to hear his story and see yourself in this way. Now, what Mason's not going to tell you is just this week, he was awarded the National Science Foundation Fellowship that is going to financially support him for 5 years in the #1 graduate program in aerospace engineering. That's right. He is an incredible young man with an incredible talent. Now, I know that there are students across this room who are just like Mason, just as curious, just as innovative, just as collaborative, just as kind as I have seen from all of you in the past 2 days, that have a future just as bright as his. I hope that you'll see his hopefully considering Mercer as your college home. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. All right. Now, this next speaker really doesn't need an introduction because he's a showstopper himself. He is a FIRST supporter for a long time. He is also the inventor of the Super Soaker. I can't really get better of an introduction than that. Let me introduce to you Dr. Lonnie Johnson.
Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I'm locked and loaded. I really don't know where to start because I'm so excited to be here and so excited about the work that you're doing, and I get excited every time I think about where you're going in the future. As an example, could you put my picture up? This is me in high school back in 1968. First robotics didn't exist. In fact, I teased Dean Kamen. I said, look, I know you invented first robotics, and it's a powerful program that's impacting a lot of lives, but I actually started high school robotics back in 1968. Went on to college, got my bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering and a master's in nuclear engineering, and then I went on to work on more advanced robots. I worked on the Galileo mission that went to Jupiter, the Cassini mission that went to Saturn, the Voyager mission that is still transmitting data back to Earth, is now in interstellar space. Those were very, very sophisticated robots, and my foundation started when I was where you are, and I continue to grow. While I was doing those things, I would go home and, because of curiosity and my motivation to create, I would work on my own projects. One of those projects turned out to be the Super Soaker water gun. But most people don't know that, and I have one here, but unfortunately I can't demonstrate it because it's against the rules apparently. But what most people don't know is that I also invented and created a lot of Nerf dart guns. In fact, I may have been more profitable from Nerf than I was from Super Soaker. These are a couple of Nerfs I thought I'd bring along just to demonstrate them and let you see how they operate. But I want to leave you with this thought. Of all the things that I've accomplished, what I feel most inspired by is my ability to stand here in front of you and offer my story as an example of what's possible for you. Keep up the good work, remain focused, and persevere. Don't give up. When things get tough and you don't feel like moving, get up and move anyway. Make it happen. Determination is the one thing that makes the difference in the world. I assume you'd like me to demonstrate something, right?
Thank you, Lonnie. Can I actually borrow one of those for Alliance selection? I can use it as, listen, I can use it as positive reinforcement or negative reinforcement, depending on how you see it. I may need one. All right. You guys don't think I'm serious. I'm actually serious. All right. Finally, I want to introduce someone that you actually just heard about from a previous speaker. He has a knowledge about the amazing Mercer experience. Mason, can you come talk to us a little bit more about what you've been able to do here at Mercer?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Welcome to Mercer, everyone. Congratulations on making it to the state championship. That in itself is a huge honor. After going after Dr. Lonnie, whom I did not know worked on the Voyager, you should know that's the reason I became an aerospace engineer. Wow, it's so amazing to see you here. We all know about the Voyager. My name is Mason Kuwachra. I'm a senior studying electrical engineering and mathematics. I'm going into aerospace engineering. And I think I was asked to welcome you all because of how much we may have in common. I'm actually a researcher in the areas of second thing that I learned is how much more prepared you all are for the future than I was when I was in high school. I knew this much about programming or robotics until I was a freshman in college. And if my story is any indicator, you all have excellent opportunity. The sky's the limit. With your breadth of knowledge at your age, just on the precipice of going off to college, the future of our field is bright. I really hope that whatever you do, pursue a college degree in engineering, science, robotics, or mathematics, I don't care. Something math or science related. Because with you in our field, its future is so much brighter than I thought before I learned about you all and met you. Good luck in your competition. Thank you for choosing Mercer as the host of this year's championship, and go Bears.
Thank you. All right. Well, before we get to our matches today, hello teams. Hello teams through there. I see you. We have a couple people to reintroduce. First of all, our judges. Hello judges. Everyone wave to our judges. Also, our referees. And realistically, these events can't happen without these volunteers. A note that they made yesterday is that pretty much the workforce that we have here to make this competition possible, state championship itself, like it takes a lot of manpower that only can come from the compassion of all of these people. So I want to give the volunteers a round of applause. And I also want to introduce some of our different volunteers. So first off, our robot inspectors come across right here, led by our lead robot inspector, Mr. Jeffries, and Mr. Charles, right there. These robot inspectors and CSAs help to keep our robots here on the field and making sure that they are in proper compliance. Also, real quick note, as they are walking across, after you are done with your matches, please make sure to meet with our robot inspectors to get re-inspected before we get into our elimination tournament today. I want to introduce a couple more volunteers, starting off with your field volunteers, which includes the resetters, cuers, everyone that makes this field run, including our FTAs right here, Mr. Jackie Holland, Mr. Rick, and even Mr. Ray as our lead scorekeeper, and also bring up our field supervisor and alumni, Mr. Noah Minter. Our pit volunteers, which includes pit admin, spare parts, and our safety attendants, who are led by our pit admin supervisor, Miss Beth, wherever you are, right over there. All of the volunteers that are working behind the scenes to help support what we do with our coordinators and everyone else, including, I cannot forget this person, our volunteer coordinator, Miss Sarah Shannon. And there's one more person that we want to also recognize. This person has helped been the historian for the first experience. If you guys look, we have a lot of history here in the Peachtree District, right? All those come through different pictures, video, to capture those memories. That's all basically been headed up by Karen Judd, our historian. So give her a round of applause as well. Oh, yes, true. Good point. And also, if you notice, this Roomba and all of these parts here, this was made, and you can also see a lot of other stuff that they've made here at our event, Georgia Power. They have basically brought a machine shop that has basically been at majority of your events. The Georgia Power volunteers have helped to make students' experiences possible, so thank you, Georgia Power. Yes. Yes. Also, thank you, Georgia Power, for the popcorn. That has also been amazing. Thank you. Now, I have no heartwarming stories to tell you. I'm just here to get to our matches today. Now, real quick, we have a couple matches to go through today. Then we will get into our alliance selection to figure out what alliances are going to go into our elimination tournament. And from there, we are going to figure out who's going to be the champion here at our state championship. And then finally, that the tournament's not the final part. Then we have our award ceremonies to be able to give out some hardware. So, before we get into all of that, our last thing, I would like you to please stand for the national anthem performed by our very own Peachtree Choir. Thank you, choir. Now, let us get to our matches. Let's go ahead and power up. I need to reintroduce the man, the myth, the legend, Roy McConnell as your game announcer.
Good morning, Mercer, Macon, and Georgia First.